Ross, difficult one to take today, a 2-1 defeat. What are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, tough one. I mean, first off, we started the game quite well. First 10 minutes, started passing it and got into our rhythm a little bit. We had really good chance to go sort of 1-0 up with Clydie. 1-on-1, decided to chop back for some reason. So he knows that's not good enough. We had a few half chances during the game. But I just thought our quality let us down today. We had some good passing patterns, but our final sort of pass or cross or shot just wasn't really there today. So, sort of our point of view, we've given them 2 soft goals that we can prevent. They've hit the crossbar once, but overall for the 90 minutes, I think we were the most dominant team. Second half, we probably could have got another one. Their backs were against the wall a little bit, but they defended really well. So yeah, a tough one to take. A learning curve for me, definitely. It didn't look like my sort of team first half of what I have in my head and what the principles I go by, and so yeah, that wasn't good to see. But second half, the reaction was there and exactly what I wanted. So yeah, mixed emotions. But listen, we've come here, we've huffed and puffed, and we've got beat. So fully deserved for Farnborough.
It's always going to be hard going into the second half 2-0 down. We started really well the second half and then eventually got the goal with Jaden. I will come on to Jaden in a minute because I think we have to touch on that. A great achievement for him. But it's always difficult playing against a Farnborough team that looked from the stands certainly that they were just happy to see the game out and probably professionally. So it's always going to be difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember them really passing through us much or dominating us with the ball. They're very strong at the back, direct, and they set up set pieces. They slow the game down, and they managed the game pretty well today. But I thought second half was the more like the team I want to see. There's obviously things in there that we need to be better with, and we need to take our chances and stay on side and last bits of quality. But I thought second half was much better and much more pleasing. So really pleased to get Jaden on the pitch. He's been working hard. He's featured in one game already, and he's been around us for a while. So really happy for him to get on the pitch and score. He took his goal really well, showed a bit of strength for a young one. But I think there could have been more chances like that. But yeah, overall disappointed. The reaction was good, but the first half wasn't good enough.
Yeah, like you say, you just summed it up there. Brilliant from Jade. And going forward, we always say that the boys know their standards. What's the mood in the dressing room like after that? They'll be disappointed, but like you say, to use your phrase, they do know their standards. And I suppose the next game against Hungerford will be back to the Oxford City we've been used to seeing in recent weeks, I suppose.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, half time they knew they weren't playing well. We had the ball, yes, but our quality wasn't good enough, and I want quality. I thought there was some sloppy performances. I thought there was a bit of hiding first half. I thought there was a little bit of misunderstanding between a couple players and positions, and which isn't us. And I didn't like that. It's the first time I've seen it. I hate hiding, and if you don't want to deal with the ball, I'll find someone who will. And that was Jaden who came on. We've got a young squad, and we're always learning. But I thought today we just went under the radar. We didn't do enough to win a game of football. And yeah, I mean, Gerald came on at the end. Jaden came on and showed a bit of fight and a bit of battling and hustled and got through and took his goal well. I thought Fleet was brilliant. There was really good performances on the pitch, but we just wasn't really good enough today. And we're just done a little bit better now.
Sorry about that. Going forward though, great chance to put it right on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean that's the beauty about football is we've got another game, and the mood isn't actually as bad as what people may think. We know we're better than the first half. Second half showed that. We've got a young squad, boys who want to come in and get in the team and hold their shirt, and fair play to them. They've got to give it a good crack, and Tuesday will be a tough game for sure. We had a few bodies missing today, which might have been a factor, but hopefully Tuesday we can regroup, make sure we cover well and go again, and I'm sure we'll get that. And
then going forward as well, Hungerford and then the FA Cup game, we won't look forward to the FA Cup game because we take things one game at a time.
Yeah.
Is it an opportunity from what you've just said to me then for that Tuesday, the Hungerford game, for players to kind of stake a claim ahead of that Saturday, as well as perform on the pitch and try and get it back to
I
winning
think
ways?
you've got to hold your shirt for the season, not just one game. I'm not even thinking about next week. You don't play well enough, then you're at threat of losing a shirt. And listen, we've got a squad here and we've got to rotate, we've got to be wise. And because you come out doesn't mean you've lost your shirt. It's a bit of a rest, it might be a rotation, it might be tactical. But you know, when you enter the pitch, you've got to really do the business and put everything out there and don't leave anything in the tank. I thought first half we looked like we was a bit cagey. We were cautious, and that's not what I want. It's the first time I've seen it. We've addressed it. Second half, we got the reaction, and that was brilliant. So positive from a negative. But listen, it's not going to get us down. We've been in a situation like this before. We played well, we had the ball, we dominated. We just couldn't get that second goal for the equaliser. So, we look to Tuesday now. We look to put things right and go again.
It's exactly that. Thanks for your time, Ross.
Ta.